back to my channel and welcome back to another video. As spring is fast approaching, I thought it would be a good idea to give a little shout out to some of my designer and luxury coats before I put them away for the new season. I actually have some winter coats and some jackets that would be perfect for spring as well. So let's get into the collection. First up is this Nicole Benisti, I believe that's how you pronounce the name, down coat. This is my heavy duty when it's below freezing and there's a snowstorm outside winter coat. I've had this for a few years now. I believe it is actually still available. I got it at Saks Off 5th and I think it's still available there. If you are unfamiliar with Nicole Benisti, the brand is very similar to Macaj. They make very similar down winter coats that are perfect for the coldest winter days. So I picked up this one a few years ago. It has leather sleeves, a leather detail around the waist, which I actually love because I feel like it cinches me in at the waist, where other down puffer coats usually just go straight down and make you feel bigger than you are. It also has a fur trimmed hood and a 2-layer, I guess, zip closure where you have the shorter zipper on the inside that zips all the way up like a turtleneck, and then the outer zipper that just zips right up to the collar line. Next up is this navy blue wool TELA or TELA coat. I found this randomly. I don't even remember what store I bought it in, but when I saw it, I tried it on and it fit really well, so I decided to buy it. Then when I got it home and I looked up the brand name, I saw that it was an Italian brand that I had never heard of. It's a super simple classic shape. It has an attached hood, some detailed pockets, and it's something that I know I will have for a very long time. Next is this very heavy shearling opening ceremony coat. Opening Ceremony is a brand that is no longer around. There used to be a store in Soho and they sold their own brands along with a bunch of other designer brands. And it was really like it was kind of more of an edgy brand, and you could definitely find some unique items that you wouldn't find anywhere else. I actually picked this coat up at an Opening Ceremony sample sale and it didn't have any tags on it, so I don't know what size it is. I don't even know if it was for men or for women, but when I saw it, I knew I liked it, so I bought it up to the cashier, and when they said it would be $180, I definitely snapped it up because the amount of leather in this full-length coat alone is worth way more than $180. Sticking with the shearling theme, I picked up this RTA coat, I believe at Saks Off 5th. I'm not 100% sure, but I picked it up in store. It is genuine leather on the outside and genuine shearling on the inside. RTA was another brand that I had never heard of or never knew about before buying this coat, but when I was in store and I saw it, I liked it. I looked at the care tag and saw that it was genuine shearling and genuine leather, and I was just sold. This particular coat has a faux double zip detailing, not only on the closure of the jacket, but also on the sides. The only thing about this was that it was the only one that I saw in the store, and it was a size large. But when I tried it on, it wasn't that oversized on me, so I felt like it was definitely worth picking up, even though it wasn't my normal size that I would go for. If it looks like it'll fit you, try it on and see if it fits, and if it does, buy it. Next is this green Proenza Schouler puffer. I have only 2 coats from Proenza. I got them when I worked for the brand, and I didn't work there very long. That's why I don't have that many coats. I actually have way more bags than coats, so I could probably do a luxury bag collection as well. But anyway, this puffer is cropped. It is kind of more of an A-line. It has these very oversized pockets, the branded string detail, and an attached hood. When I saw this while I was working there, I knew I wanted it and I knew I had to get it. The other Proenza Schouler jacket that I have is this green bomber jacket with patchwork detail. This bomber jacket, I picked this one up during a sample sale. It was really cool and something that I knew would be a staple piece in my wardrobe. I knew a bomber jacket is something that wasn't going to go out of style anytime soon, and I would be keeping this around for many, many years. I love the patchwork on it. I don't know if they're like birds or abstract art or what, but that's definitely what drew me into this jacket, and something I know that I'll keep around for a very, very long time. Moving on to Issey Miyake. I worked at Issey Miyake for 4 years, so I have a lot of items from them. This first one is from the Pleats Please line. It is more of a windbreaker styled, kind of quilted, because it's thicker than just one layer of windbreaker. You can actually see the difference between the sleeves and the actual jacket itself. This is a little thicker than the sleeves are. This jacket is perfect for when it's raining in the springtime, when it's not super cold but you still need a jacket to throw on. Also has an attached hood, perfect for the rain, with the same pleated detailing on the sleeves that the Pleats Please line is known for. The next one is also from the Pleats Please line. This is probably one of my most worn outerwear pieces from the whole brand, from Issey Miyake. It just is like a 3-season outerwear piece. It's just that same padded, lightweight puffer material that is very on trend right now, which goes to show that if you hold on to things, that they will come back around and be on trend again, because I definitely got this probably in like 2016, maybe even 2015. And yeah, I've worn this to death. This is pretty much my fall, winter, spring raincoat if it's raining and it's slightly cold and I need a jacket that's longer and has a hood. This is definitely what I reach for. In the winter time or the late fall time when it's super cold, I'll just put a sweater underneath, and in the spring and early fall when it's a little warmer, I'll just wear it by itself, and it's just something that I know I will keep forever. Moving on to a very unpractical outerwear piece. This is from the Issey Miyake Haat collection. It is a just long line vest that has these cut pieces of material just like stitched down in the very center. And when this came into the store back when I worked there, I just fell in love with it and I knew I had to have it. Next is probably another one of my most worn Issey Miyake coats. It's also from the Haat collection. It is this cashmere and wool blend long line cape coat. It is giving me very much Madeline vibes. If you were a kid in the 90s, you might remember the cartoon Madeline, the like British girl in a boarding school. And I feel like this coat is very reminiscent of that. While it can definitely use a good steaming right now, it's just an A-line silhouette, which is perfect for if I put on a couple pounds, it will still fit as long as the sleeves fit. I personally love to gather up the cape part and wrap it around my neck like a scarf, and it also is convenient for if it's like raining or snowing or something. It can definitely act as a hood if I need it to, although it's definitely not a hood, especially on a head as big as mine. But when desperate times call for desperate measures, it's already there. Also from the Haat collection that also needs to be steamed is this navy blue like waffled material long line jacket. It has a tassel-y fringe detail at the hem, which just makes it extra special. I am now realizing that all of the Issey Miyake coats that I have from when I worked there are all from the Haat collection. That collection is just the most like detail-oriented collection that the brand does. I feel like that's just how I like to shop. While you can look for things that are more of a classic shape, classic style, classic silhouette, if there is an added detail, that just makes it 1,000 times better. This next one is a very classic shape and style. It's more of a long line blazer. I almost didn't buy this back when I worked there, but I remember one of my old coworkers and friends telling me to definitely get it and that I wouldn't regret it. So Jeremiah, if you ever see this, shout out to you for telling me to pick this up, because I still have it and I definitely get more wear out of it now than I ever did back then. It's just a simple black long lined coat, almost like a long line blazer that is double breasted and can also act as a blazer dress if I really wanted to. Next is this blush pinky nude coat with these two stripes on each sleeve that's almost in like a teddy material. It's very lightweight, would be perfect for springtime, and that's exactly why I picked it up in this color. Back when I got this, it came in this color and in a dark charcoal gray, and I picked up this color. Low-key wish I would have got the gray because I feel like I would have gotten more wear out of it, but I knew that I wanted a coat that was more springtime appropriate, and I felt like this color was it. It also has that teddy material stripe detail around the collar as well. A lot of these need to be steamed, so don't judge me. Next is this coat that is a like heathered brown material. It's very soft on the inside. It's almost like a fleece lining on the inside, and the edges are just rolled so that that gray contrast lining color shows. I love this coat for the length of it. I wore it to my niece's christening almost 2 years ago now. I feel like it can double as a coat if worn open, or if you button it all the way up, it can also be a dress just because it doesn't have a standard collar like a coat does. So next is this contrasting gingham checked coat with striped sleeves. I love this the minute I saw it, and I knew I had to have it. It's just really cute with either an all black outfit or like a black dress underneath, and you just let the coat be the statement piece, and it does all the work for you. It's much lighter weight, so it's perfect for the springtime. The checks are reversed from the top half and the bottom half, and then the sleeves are just striped, and the back is one solid check. It's just beautiful, and I will never ever give this up. Another one of my most worn Issey Miyake coats is this one. It is like a boucle fabric that is green, gray, and black, and it's just fuzzy all over, super soft, super warm. It's not very heavy, it's lined, but the material of the outside is very lightweight. I've worn this to death over the years, and this is what I mean when I talk about details. So if you see up close, the main part of the material is green with black and gray, and then if you see where the label is, it's just black and gray, and that same detailing is on the collar as well. I feel like that's just where some brands outperform others. Next, I have some jackets from Diane von Furstenberg. First is this leather like trucker style jacket. It's basically the same style and shape as a regular denim jacket, but in a leather material with black buttons, which I mentioned in a previous video about a different leather jacket that I have that has black hardware on it. I feel like getting a leather jacket with matching hardware or matching details is just top tier, because that way it can go with everything and you don't have to worry about the metal on the hardware clashing with whatever else you're wearing in your outfit. Not that it really matters, do whatever you want, but that way you don't feel like you have to have more than one of the same thing just so that you can have a variation of hardware finishes. And then I have this Diane von Furstenberg jacket, not really a leather jacket, but it does have leather details all throughout. It's kind of a leopard abstract prints wool material, and I just love it. I bought this many years ago, and it's not going anywhere. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will definitely make sure to add any style or item numbers in the description box below so that you can search for these things on some pre-loved secondhand sites if you are interested in any of them, and I will see you in the next one.